What is going on YouTube? This is Nick with Hilltoptcg back with another video. And today, guys, we're going to take a look at the Destined Rivals ETB. What is going on, Hilltoptcg family? Guys, that's right. Today I have the Destined Rivals ETB times 2 to rip for you guys today. This is going to be an early look. This is going to be a set reveal. So make sure to pay attention when you're watching this video because I am going to show you guys the set before the actual set is out. So if you want to be surprised, skip ahead of that part of the video. All right, guys? But super hyped up for this set. These ETBs are incredibly gorgeous. I think it's going to be a massive collector's piece for years down the road. It is going to be absolutely epic. But what I want to talk about now first is the market on the set because it is ballooned. It is wild. I need to give my 2 cents on it just to get it out there. So let's take a look at TCG Player right now for you guys. All right. So again, the set comes out on this Friday, 5/30. This ETB is not $118 MSRP. This is a $50 item. This is a $50 item, $55 at Target and Walmart most of the time these days. Hopefully your LGS is charging you $50 for a pre-order or release day price. I know we are here at Hilltop for at least our in-store customers, but $118.66 is the cheapest one you can go buy right now. That is more than double MSRP, guys. Why is that the case? Well, anything Pokemon right now is just expensive. I think Pokemon could quadruple their print run on this set and prices would still be over MSRP. There's just insane popularity right now, especially when there's massive R and Mewtwo on this ETB. People are just losing their mind over it. So the demand is just wild out there right now where people are willing to pay that double or more than double MSRP price. Looking at this graph though, $350 was the price when this first dropped on TCG Player for pre-orders. And just looking at this graph of sales, sub 100 in like a 2-day time frame. But we go here closer to release in May, and well over 100 ETBs are selling each day. As of today, the last few days, 168 ETBs have sold in the last 2-3 days at $119. That is crazy. 200 or 2,300 ETBs have sold. There are almost 1,000 ETBs listed right now and 30 sellers. So that is just insane demand. People are absolutely willing to pay this price. Gonna look down through this list and see. I mean, Run and Dry here. There's 40 here from Cardboard Shuffler. Let's look at page 2. I think I know probably who the biggest number on one of these pages is going to be. No big numbers here. Oh, there we go. And of course, yeah, Trading Card World, 651 ETBs. So more than half of the ETBs are held by this one seller. That might be the problem a little bit in the marketplace here, but right there, people are willing to pay over MSRP. Would I go pay $118 for this ETB? If I couldn't get my hands on it at all, I love the art of this ETB so much for my collection, I would be willing to pay that price. I think these boxes are probably going to pull something similar to Journey Together. I think Journey Together ETBs are around $70 right now. I think it could level out around there based on the print run and what I know has been is going to be funneled into the market over the next week or so for this. You're going to have to wait a little bit. You're going to have to wait a few weeks to get an ETB probably under $100. But I could see them going on her. So if you want to wait a little bit, if you don't want to be the first one to get it, I do think waiting is a good option because the prices aren't going to go up on these. They're just going to be more and more flooded into the market, especially with Walmart, Targets dropping stuff on Friday. Probably more Pokemon Center drops, things like that. The prices will level out probably maybe around the $70 price point, but I do not see these being at the MSRP price point online. Hopefully you get lucky in a Walmart, Target, hopefully at an LGS where they're doing the right thing. But that's my 2 cents on it, guys. All right, so now let's take a look at these awesome ETBs. So again, we got 2 of them to open. Let's get one of them off screen right now. And let's take a closer look at this bad boy. I'm a big car guy, right? I'm a big car guy. And in the black, as you can guys see, it's like perforated. It almost looks like carbon fiber. Like this box has like a carbon fiber feel to it, but I love this. That's the one thing that is deceiving for people, why people are like, oh, it's Team Rocket set, but it's not 100% Team Rocket set. I mean, boom, Team Rocket here, but the name is Destined Rivals. So there are two Japanese sets encompassing this. One is the Hot Air Arena, and then one is the Team Rocket set. So it's a more normal Pokemon set, and then the Team Rocket focus set. So it's a blend of the two, so not all of your hits are going to be Team Rocket stuff. So there you go. You're getting an awesome Wobbuffet promo in these, and there is a little snapshot of everything you get in here. But why not look at a picture when we can open this ETB up? Let's slice into this bad boy right now with the trusty handy dandy scissors. Again, reminder, 2 ETBs today, guys. So we're ripping basically half a booster box worth of packs. And again, we're going to do a reading with Nick here in just a moment. So if you don't want to get spoiled or spoilers, skip ahead on that one. But look at even the box topper for this has like that carbon fiber-esque look. Like, this is just absolutely gorgeous. I am such a fan of this. My goodness, so good looking. Always make sure that there's no extra packs hiding in those. And let's take a look at the packs first. So let's make sure there's 9 packs here. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got our 9 packs. Let's take a look at the other goodies in here. So we got our dice. That's, I just dropped it because I think that's lame. Maybe it's because it's 2 sets and it's not all quite type Team Rocket, but why aren't the dice red? Why are they using the same generic blue dice that they probably have too many of, and they wanted to save money instead of printing red dice or coloring red dice? That, don't like that one. Don't like that one bit. I think that's cheap. Should have red dice. Sleeves are absolutely incredible. Wow, I love the frame border on that one. I like how it's black, so it's just kind of like a meld instead of like a big yellow border or something like that. Love the sleeves. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You got this, the lame old silly energies, but I mean, you need it if you want to build a deck. And then this Wobbuffet. Let's take a closer look at this Wobbuffet, and then we have the damage counters, obviously, that are in every single ETB that nobody really cares about. But again, you need them for play, so that's super cool there. All right, let's take a look at the quality control and our little dividers here. So there's a code card if you guys want that one. That's super dope. Okay. The Team Rocket dividers, that is so cool. And then on the back, got the good old Giovanni and Mewtwo. That is a vibe if I've ever seen one. That is so dope. And now let's take a look at the Team Rocket Wobbuffet. Very well centered. Very well centered. The back condition looks solid. Really good there. Awesome, awesome. We'll keep that guy right there. And now it is time to get the other box open. So we'll get, oh no, just kidding. Not time for that. Let's get this other stuff off screen because we got to do some reading with Nick here. We got to do reading with Nick again. Disclosure, skip ahead. Skip ahead if you don't want to see this, but we're taking a look at the set now. So if you guys have ever seen these, gives you a little spiel on some of the cards and some of the dynamics that they're looking to have you get out of this set for play purposes. But we don't want to look at those. We want to look at the set. All right. I do like those, but I am just concerned about this right now. So here are our grass types. So right there, again, the set is bigger, guys. The set is going to be bigger, which I do like. I do like a bigger set. It just works out well, I think, kind of for everybody. Too big of set is really hard for people to master set. There's a little ho-ho action right there, but love these. Nothing too crazy. I loved when they had like the Terras. Like, it does the main set, like, kind of, it doesn't do it justice when they just have base level EXs. There's nothing extra pizzazzy about the main set. They just have a bunch of base EXs right there. But still looks pretty cool there on these. That's my only one little faux pas or recommendation. But I mean, yeah, pretty cool on the main set. Got the little Garchomp there. Still keep going. Again, the set is definitely bigger. We got the little Crobat and Nidoking action on that page. Man. This is a massive set. I keep flipping. I'm expecting to get done here. And still going. The Persian. The Giovanni's Team Rocket Persian right there. And man, a page of trainers. Full page of trainers. We're not even on to the full arts or IRs yet. Okay, there we go. So these are the pages that you guys kind of care about. But man, that's really cool to see how massive, again, this set really is. So that Shaman IR, so awesome. The Roserade's a big fan favorite. I think this is the most expensive card. The Misty Psyduck. Got the Typhlosion Houndoom up there. So sexy. So again, if you look at these, right? Cute cards, cute cards, cute cards. But then we got, bam. We got like Typhlosion. We got the Team Rocket's Wheezing down there. So there's Team Rocket cards and non-Team Rocket cards sprinkled in here. And that's kind of people's like, eh. But I love it. I love it. We got that Meowth. Absolutely gorgeous there on the Meowth. So like, again, kind of just cutesy cards there. And then we have a Team Rocket Moltres, which is dope. Then we got a, you know, the Ethan's Ho-Ho, which isn't really Team Rocket. But then we got, bam, the Mewtwo and Team Rocket's Mewtwo, which I think this is like, what, top 5 expensive cards. Wow, tons of full arts. Got a good, this is what I like. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe there's another trainer. But in the last few sets, there's only been 3 trainers. So the trainers have had very minimal value. They've been almost worth less than some of the base EXs because they're just almost in every single booster box. So this is why I like the set being a little bit bigger, that some of the cards are going to hold more value. Oh yeah, there's so a total of what? That guy's, no, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So literally almost tripled the amount of trainers. I love that. So this is the juicy page that we want to look at, but that's why I like the bigger set. So we got the Yanmega 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 SIR. So on average, the last few sets, there's only been 6. So almost doubled the amount of SIRs. That is so good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold cards. So the gold cards have doubled as well. That's just going to make the cards more valuable. That's going to make them more valuable, more fun to pull different cards. Love that whole page right there. Again, most expensive card is that Team Rocket's Mewtwo right there. And then the gold Team Rocket's Mewtwo is a big one as well. But wow, absolutely incredible set, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that reading with Nick time. But now, I'm going to get that second ETB open, and we're going to get to ripping. All right, guys, I got all 2 ETBs open. I got all 18 packs out. We got our gorgeous Wobbuffet sealed and our gorgeous pulled out Wobbuffet here. And we're going to keep both those guys up here for good luck. Hopefully we can get some absolute bangers. There's so much white stuff on the board from ripping open those ETBs that I'm going to put my OCD aside. And we're just going to let the board be a little bit messy because all we do is care about the hits. But all right, guys, before I get in this first pack, hey, don't forget to like this video, smash that subscribe button, click the little bell to get notified each time we do post a video. All that goes such a long way and means a bunch, guys. So please go do it. All right, we got 2 ETBs worth of packs, or 18 packs, or a half a booster box worth of packs here. Let's see how we can do. I am absolutely hyped up after looking over that complete set. I am glad that I got the chance to get the early look on that one, because that just makes me even more excited to just rip this set to oblivion. We do a ton of streams, guys. We do a ton of stuff online. So I am going to be opening up this set so much, not for me personally, but for you guys as the consumers, and I am excited for it. So we got 2 hits out of our first 2 packs. We got the Cynthia's Garchomp and then the Electrike. So again, 2 cute cards. I would call them cute cards instead of like the non-Team Rocket cards is probably the right way to phrase it. Let's get these guys, the bulk, off the board. Get out of here. Let's see how many Team Rocket-esque cards we can pull. That, oh my gosh. These packs are absolutely shredding up. Here we go. Come on. Let's see what we can do from a hit perspective. I mean, on average, the last few ETB sets, 9 packs, I mean, on average, I think it was around 3. I want to say on average 3 hits. We're going to do a booster box worth of ETBs coming up in a future video. Try to keep the same trend of videos that I put out during each release. So we'll get a better idea of ratio, like a more true ratio down the road. We got Team Rocket's Archer there. So we got our first Team Rocket card. And I love that one. So 3 hits out of our first ETB. That is a great ratio. Let's see if we can get anything with more full art texture. Maybe a cool... Let's freaking go. Misty Psyduck. I think it's the most expensive one. You'll see the pre-release price on screen. But a non-Team Rocket card is the most expensive card. That says something right there. Or from an illustration rare perspective. The Meowth is less than that Psyduck. That is sick right there. Let's go. I feel like for me, that's almost better than spiking an SIR unless it's the Mewtwo. That's so cool. Wow, holy cow. We got the Team Rocket's Crobat right here. We're just getting hits on hits out of this first ETB. This is crazy. Pokemon always likes to levels out your expectations. I would assume that, oh my gosh. Holy cow, this thing is absolutely goated. We have 6 hits. So this tells me we might get 1 hit. I mean, I just grabbed a couple ETBs out of a case. But right there, let's put these 2 up here for our big hits so far. Man, let's see how many hits we can get out of the second ETB. But I'm assuming maybe we're going to get like 2. Pokemon has a weird thing of they like leveling out your expectations of ratios, but maybe we'll just keep the momentum going. Let's see if I get surprised and just grab 2 absolutely epically goated ETBs. But that first one was insane. That first ETB was absolutely wild. Yeah, so 2 packs without anything so far. Let's at least try to get 1 hit out of this ETB. Come on, let's see what we can do. I'm just staring at it. I am just staring at the Misty Psyduck with like goo eyes. I mean, it's a dope art. I like the Meowth better, but that's a fun card. Pulling it in Japanese was super fun. We got the Reggie Rock there. One question mark too is, I think the last few sets really haven't had double banger packs. Ever since the A-Specs have disappeared, the double banger packs have been kind of on and off. So let's see if that's an option. I don't know. We only have a few more packs to see there, but I do like getting 2 hits in 1 pack. That's always super duper fun. And oh, let's go, the Yan Mega Full Art. All right, so wow, so 2 hits out of the second ETB. We still have 3 packs left, so we have good odds of spiking maybe something extra here. Let's see here. I would love one more illustration rare. Obviously, I'd love an SIR, but I'm gonna be non-greedy right now and ask for an illustration rare out of our last 2 packs. All right, we got a Dondozo base EX, so probably gonna be our last hit here, but I thought that on our first ETB and I've been surprised. So let's see here. Holy board. This is crazy. Absolutely wild. All right, so nothing in that last one. Holy smokes, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total hits out of those TBTBs. So again, I'm going to do a 40 TB rip or a booster box worth of packs out of 40 TBs to further confirm our ratio video. But this is just absolutely wild. This is so awesome. So cool here. We got Ho-Ho EX and Misty's Psyduck right there for our top 2 hits. This is absolutely bonkers. So cool to see both those. Man, that's crazy. Let me know, leave a comment when you guys rip an ETB, if you've ripped one or gonna rip one and then watch this video. Have your hits been this insane? That is crazy. I'm excited to open more just to get a better idea of ratios, but that's crazy. That's 4.5 hits on average out of these 2. So that's crazy. All right, guys. Hey, made it to this end of this absolutely epic video. Hey, you are an absolute legend. Have a great night, weekend, whatever's for you. Peace.